Hey guys, SharpTony here, and I I had audio recorded for this, and let's put it this way: I didn't plug my microphone in, but this is going to be something on how to level solo level in the Shadowlands for paid tunes. So hope you guys enjoy this one. We're going to start off and go into Job Harbor, and from there we're going to go to Job Research. This you could basically start it once you get off Noob Island or whatever you want to call it. And sorry, I'm just looking at some of my gear. You'll notice me doing that. I'm not going to kill anything. I'm just going to show you where to go, because all my stuff is like, I don't know the word for it. I don't have any of my gear on because I'm getting alphas on right now, and I'm trying to get the support brain on, and that thing is just a pain. It's like so difficult to get on. Sorry, my cell phone rings almost every single time I do a video. But here you go. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep running. I'm going to show you guys where to level and what to do. Here's the first area you reach once you go in through research. Good place to go until probably level 6 or 7. And then from there, you're going to want to cut a right here. Or you can go left. You can kill the Tempterrace if you're clan or neutral and farm your spec 1. Oh, excuse me. Or you can go to the right, which is where I like to go. It's some nice cascading spirits over here. Very social, though, but you can stay here till about level whatever you want, 15 if you have the patience for it. I like to just stay at a place until I hit capped XP, because I tend to get really bored really fast. And here, you're going to have the option to go left, right, or straight. To the left, you're going to find some big bosses and predator strikers. To the right, over here, you're going to find some nice weavers, spiders, mallows in the back, and spine-tooth hatchlings. And to the left back there is a huge boss. Don't go there. Most safe place to level, instead of going left to right, is going to be to go straight through here. Because you're going to find this nice encampment of Hyathlons, which are level 15, 14, I think some might be 13. And those are great. And really close to those, you have some spawns of other things. You have predator strikers up here to the north, if that's what my compass says right now. Can't read it, I don't know unless that says some other direction. Yeah, but these are really social too, so be careful. Hyathlon's not so much. Hi, neighbor. Wow, it's weird, people don't say hi anymore. Let's heal this guy, even though he's got a pocket. I don't know why I healed him. Now he has a higher heal delta. You're welcome. Matrix of Ka. And you could stay here till you're in your 20s. Like I am in real life. Zone through here. You're going to zone through this border. And now is where the fast leveling is going to start in the game. Because here you have the Cripplers here. And you have Crippler Cave. Very social, very high XP. It's capped for a while. And you might want to stay here till like 32 or 33. Maybe even 34 or 35. And then from there, you're going to want to head into the static dungeon that's in this cave. I think there's a few that actually work. There's only one that I really use, though, because I know that one's actually a dungeon. You're going to find it in the back right corner of this nice, cute little static we have here. I mean, cute little hole in the wall. That's a lot deeper than a hole in the wall, because there's things in here. I'm just gonna stop. And best thing about statics, nobody goes in them. And if you decide you want to loot the chests, you can a lot of times find really, really good loot, like rare crystals, like the cut red tapes and stuff, and everything will attack you no matter what level you are. But obviously he's not going to hit me because I'm 220. But just showing you what it's like in here. If you're used to Penumbra or Inferno missions, this is exactly what that's like. Although people don't even do Penumbra missions anymore. But every time you go into a static, it's pretty much just loot everything. A lot of the monsters drop pearls, and they'll drop insignias for either the current zone you're in or the next higher zone up. So for instance, they could drop them for the next zone we're going to, which is Elysium. And make sure while you're here, you do your garden key quest, but do it at a low level because that's when it's most effective in terms of XP and stuff. It used to be you could save everything for like 217 and do all the garden key quests and hit 220 in a few hours. But I think Funcom caught on to how cheap that one was, and of course when something's good they decide, you know, to make it worse, like this whole rebalance business. And over here we have Lord of the Void, excuse me for coughing into the microphone. Over here we have this nice, looks like the Pokemon Hydreigon. He's over here, and that's how you get onto the island. You have to have significant run speed and level to be able to jump on there. I need to kill him because I need a ring of computing. But now we're going to head to Elysium, so we're going to go back to the harbor, and there's a nice little ramp we're going to hop onto and just run up that ramp like a stallion. Sorry, I still have my Christmas tree gear on. I'd have my other stuff, like my actual gear on, instead of social gear, but it's so disheveled right now, it's not even worth showing. I have just like stat buffing stuff on and parts of a med suit, because that support brain can be an issue. I have a few alphas on as of recording this video. I don't know why I'm playing with a key right now. I have a few alphas on as of recording this, but it's nothing major. But I could already see a lot of changes in my skill, and I have some just higher level symbionts on because I didn't feel like making high level implants and trying to farm clusters and stuff. That's a huge. And you're gonna want to make sure you do all of your dailies, Shadowlands, AI, Rubica, battle stations, because they're going to be what really power levels you, because most of them give capped XP, and most of them only take a couple of minutes, which is great. The AI dailies are great because you can hit AI 30 nowadays before you're even 220, which I think is pretty cool. And wow, am I lagging here, or what's going on? Let's hang in there and see what happens. I don't know if video's lagging or chat's lagging, but in case you could hear me, I'm gonna keep going. Do all your dailies. They're gonna be what gives you that nice XP. Oh, okay. And it looks like it caught up now. Sorry, I don't know why it's lagging. Probably because I have so many processes up right now. And back here, you're gonna see just a bunch of unredeemed mobs. This is a place you can't go through, which I seem to think was a static, but you know, nobody said I was too smart. Just a gamer here. Just a guy playing a computer game in his spare time and putting videos about it on YouTube for people that are interested. You know, no big deal. But as with, where were we last? Nascents. We're going to hunt statics. Elysium statics are the best because I guess Sheol is good too. And Adonis. Okay, I lied. All of them are pretty good because you could get shadow crystals and stuff like that and just really rare nano crystals. And I'm just going to show you opening up a couple of these things. And I thought I had something rare here, but you'll find that a lot, especially in the lower level ones. That thing's worth pretty much nothing. And if it is, you know where to go to get it in case, you know, you see this before the zone resets, or the dungeon resets, rather. My throat hurts. I don't want to talk so much. Tried to get to this one, got aggroed by that thing. Tried to shoot it, but I have the Jess OET Jesses on right now, so I'm not really doing damage. Also, I'm a martial artist with pistols, so I'm not really doing damage. And let's get out of here. Let's get up out of here. You could stay here for a while. You could stay here into your early hundreds, more than likely, depending on your gear. And I forgot to mention before, but in Nascents, if you don't want to come straight to Elysium and farm the Unredeemed Temple and that little temple to the right and the static we were just in, go kill some hecklers. You could kill those till you're like 90. For clan, you want to go to either Two Mountain or Step of Despair. Omni, go to Core, or wherever else Omni go. I don't care about Omni, really, to be honest with you. My throat is so in pain right now. I don't know. From here, we're going to go to Sheol. And Sheol is a zone a lot of people overlook because two reasons. One, it's buggy, and two, there's a quest there that makes everybody angry. Speaking of quests, while you're in Elysium, do your garden key quest and do your sanctuary quest. They're really easy. It's the first one's just tagging, the second one's killing a few bosses that are so easy to kill. It shouldn't be an issue for anybody as long as you're decently geared. You can do whatever you want. And there's hecklers here in this zone. They're actually right under that ramp we just ran up. You probably won't be able to solo them at any point in time, but if you can get a team there, I mean, be a heck noob. I don't care. Do whatever you want. So now, as we did last time, we're running up this nice thing here. And there are a lot of Yados quests in Elysium. I'm going to be honest with you, I've never done a single one. Because when Shadowlands came out, my engineer who I was playing at the time was already in the 160s. So it wasn't really relevant to me. First place I actually leveled was Hecklers and Sheol, which nobody does anymore. But back then the game was so populated, you were lucky if you could even get a team there. But now we're going to run to Ergo, and we're going to go to this nice little teleporter thing here to take us into Sheol, because that's our next logical step in leveling. I'm going to let you know. And I don't know why I have that open. I think I wanted to show that I had no research left. I don't know why. Somehow that was relevant when I was talking about it the first time when my microphone wasn't plugged in. Now I have no clue. Wow, this video is really long. We're already at 11:28, 11:29, 11:30. Okay, and if you're a low level, you might want to be a little careful over here. There are mobs that aggro. There's a caterwauling minx, I think, and that thing is tough as nails. That thing will take you out no matter what level you are. But it drops the Nano Bane of the Challenger, and if you are too low of a level, you'll need to do your progression quest to get your ring, which you will get from Ergo, who I just targeted, kind of, with the mouse thing on him, crosshair thing. And he will give you the key, and he will grant you access. What a lovely man. He will grant you access to this nice next area we know as Sheol. Just take your little ring here and pop it on that little blue thing, or make it go blue, the cogwheel, then right click it and you're through. Now we're in Sheol, and for some reason I really like the scenery here, so let's take a quick look. And graphics are dated. But we're gonna see to the left over here we have the unredeemed temple, redeemed temple, sorry, redeemed temple, and to the right we have the unredeemed. We got some mobs right under us that drop insignias and stuff, so you can get saved here. You're going to want to do your garden key quest. You want to do your sanctuary quests. They're not too difficult just yet. And you're going to want to do the civilization quest line. It looks like there's somebody here killing. They're probably just getting an insignia. They're probably like 160 running to Inferno, which is what most people do. Get a pocket from like level 80 to 160 in Elysium. Run to Inferno. Power leveling. But I'm going to take you to a place where a lot of people don't know to solo over here, and I had a hard time finding it at first. And here's two guys that'll give you a quest. Hi. Oh, look, it's a paradox. They're both the same. Wow, that's clever. That's clever. You got your bites over here. These things are really social, but they're really easy to kill too. Although by this point you should be pretty well geared, because if you're soloing, you're going to want to make sure your gear is top notch. Best thing about soloing, you can't get by with being like a noob and having crappy gear. It just doesn't work that way. Sniffle. And here's the Incarnator, which you can spawn your pocket bosses at. You're going to need to spawn a boss here for the key quest. Or no, for the garden key. The sanctuary key quest, I believe. I don't think you have to for the regular key. And boom, Incarnator. And over to the left here, you're going to find a really, really good secret place to level. Sheol is a great place to level for a really, really long time. I just think people overlook it way, way too much. And for some reason, over here, I really like the color scheme. It looks all, gosh, I don't know the word for it. Looks cool. I like it. It's metal. How about that? It's metal. And I enjoy metal very, very much. What's the word for it? There's a good word for it. I can't think of the word, though. I don't know. It's cool. I like how the lights contrast to dark like that, and those horn things stick out of the ground. And just when I thought I wasn't going to find anything, here's the voracious horrors that I was looking for. More importantly, the mobs around it, because that's going to be what levels you up. These things go up to like level 140. You could farm these all day and night, but you want to be really careful. If you have a team, this is a great place to go, because there's level 200 Voracious Horrors and Hecklers here. Good XP. But obviously we're talking about some soloing. There's a waypoint, position, whatever. Coordinates, perhaps. This is where you're going to want to go. Kill all the mobs around here, and you can stay here a really, really long time. Make sure you do your progression quest. For some people, it's not necessary. Like for me as a martial artist, it was a bow buff that I got out of it. And it just wasn't worth it. So your next place after this is going to want to be Adonis. You're going to want to... Same thing, statics, garden key quests, and the Adonis Brain quest, which I think is still categorized as a civilization quest. Although I don't really know. I don't like the Brain quest, but it's really good for almost every profession in the game. It's really helpful and useful. Where does this drop us? Let's see here. Oh, Tier, okay. I like Tier. This is a greater Tier County, actually. I don't know, Striking Ant Forest. Tier is an awesome place. But from Adonis and from doing all those quests, you want to do every single quest you could do. You want to kill mobs that are just chilling around. You want to do your statics. You want to loot all the nano crystals you find in there out of all the chests, because you're going to find something good. I'm telling you, if you keep doing that, you can make hundreds of millions. And then from there, it's Sheol. I mean, nope. It's Penumbra. You want to go into Penumbra and you want to do the same thing. You want to do your civilization quest for your new nano. You want to do a Lapa. You want to get those pads. Statics, random mobs. Going to be great XP. And then from there, it's Inferno. I don't know how well soloing goes at that level, because finding a team at title level 7 doesn't seem to be too difficult from what I understand. But if it is, do your statics, man. I'm telling you. And if you guys need any further elaboration, just leave some comments, leave some questions. You know I'm here to help. Thanks a lot for watching.